the 30-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a give right side. Carson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
24-yard line.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Forced out to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
23-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Tackled by Kenneth Murray. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8.
4th down.
4th down. Here's Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
But when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the 2nd level, that offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the 2nd level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
And making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now Herbert gives this one to Kelly. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Kelly, the ball carrier.
2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
35-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
1st and goal, Kelly. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
A 6-yard pickup.
Kelly to try to punch it in. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Seahawks 0.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
18-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now it's Carson. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
And off to Chris Carson.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On the keeper.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson, and it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
On the stop. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 40.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Hey, let's go.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back.
Justin Herbert.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Again, Herbert. This will be caught at about the 5. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for DK.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Down Chargers.
On
the give. This is Eckler. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen.
Herbert's pass complete to Keenan
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It's a good pickup there of 20 yards.
Chargers.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Boy, the run on first down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On second down, here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen here to Justin Jackson.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now. Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 18. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Able to get this to Gordon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. On the delay, here's Carson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. On third down, Wilson.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Flushed out right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 36. 16 yards, a first down. That's caught by Hollister. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And his guys will take over at the 20.